Did you delete all your decks? Yeah. I was like, you know what? Most of these are 50 cards, and rather than trim them, I'm just going to get rid of everything and rebuild from scratch. The only thing I kept was a mid-sorcerer that I'm going to just fix up at some point. In the old client, I was at 75 decks at all times. Every time they raised the deck cap, I instantly would hit it within like a week or two. And I was like, you know what? I need to start from scratch. Especially because I keep all of my deck codes in my YouTube descriptions. So it's not like I'll never see them again. The warrior deck was actually the one that I kept. For a short time, anyway. Alright, so I need something that can potentially trade with that, but if this gets hit with an execute, we're in trouble. I did just trim down the warrior deck, though. But that was because I had a orc quest and a strength creature quest, so I was like, screw it, I'm just going to keep that.
There's a plan.
There's always a plan.
Hold the line.
Got home yesterday, everything's shut down, all my classes are online now. Yeah, my job is like dunzo funzo right now. I'm home for the next 2 weeks, I think, at least. Now, I could just soak that, because me getting another contract doesn't do a ton for me.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
I added Skeevers to the deck, right? I hope so. I don't know why I can't remember. What the hell? Okay.
Foil my plan. Close ranks, let nothing through.
Alright, so we're gonna kill that with a lurker, probably. So I can lurker trade, and then we're left with just leaf lurker on the board. Alternatively, I can cliff racer that and trade, and I'm left with a nah. Leaf lurker's just the better play. Just 100% of the time.
The forest is my cloak. Honor and blood.
Bang.
Wait. Did you hear that?
That can meet a noodly death. Let's play the one off the top. It's fresher. So technically next turn I can get out a Baroness. That's not nice. If you're interested next week, I'm testing out what I think draft might look like for diplomacy. I don't know about next week. Things are really crazy with me being remote for work and all the stuff going on. But definitely soon, yes. I'll let you know once I have a better idea of my schedule. Everything going on right now just has... My whole life is just like a whirlwind at the moment.
Chimeric spirit of the sky, guide us.
We can take damage.
My arcane spear.
Stay on. Alright, so we can trade Sank Pet, Fighters Guild Recruit. That'd be 3 Magicka, leaving with 4 left over, which would let me get out the Moonlight Werebat that I want. It's only extra bad right now in the US because people weren't panicked enough to start. Like, I don't think this is an end-of-the-world virus, but this was something that we should have been being more intelligent about for, like, weeks now. And we waited too long. Yeesh. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, so I want a card. So we're going to hit this. And hit that. Zero cost shadow shift is not the kind of thing that I was hoping for in life. But either way,
My arrows fly true.
Corona's not Ebola. It's not, but at the same time, Ebola wasn't really affecting the US all that much. So it's not as dangerous as Ebola. Got a sorcerer now. Can a brother please get some skeevers in the deck? That's gross. Similar to creature combat games because they can fight each other, but it's more like Gwent that you have no face and you win off points. So like you have to fight on the board,
The Black Hand sees all.
and then whoever has the best board at the end wins, more or less.
For the Black Hand.
I've drawn Ungolym, I think, in all 3 games, and I've only drawn 1 Skeever in all 3 games. Ew.
Close ranks.
I have no desire to attack with this thing, but I'll play it out. Why do you have so many lesser wards?
Steal from folks who ain't you.
What? That's my boy. Nice, nice, nice. Shadow shift. Skeevers, please. No.
I will taste blood.
There is murder in the air.
Honestly, like, just with the way the hands and boards are, I think I'm pretty close to having this game won. I don't want to say it's completely won, but it's quite close. I can go 2 and a 3, but that's not that good. But it's good in the sense that I draw more cards.
This is interesting.
So yeah, I'll do it.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
This is not as good as if I just played Facer. My god, this is full-on Ward Sorcerer. This is madness.
My scales move in shadow.
Your creatures are important because you tap them for points, and then actions give you points. Interesting. It is kind of Gwent-like, where everything's just about kind of collecting points, more or less. Alright, so we can go Baroness next turn.
Scales move in shadow.
Hey, Euro, how you doing, man? Let's Sank Pet this. Just get Astrid out.
I'll lead my family to glory.
We mostly just want to go for Baroness next turn.
Powerful than you can imagine.
Just got off of work. Nice! It's good to be done for the day. Finally! Alright, 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 alright.
The void awaits you.
Finally got the rats going, so now we have 4 Skeevers in our deck. And 30 cards. That's fine. We're just... Oh, go ahead. Do your thing, homie. Your dude here is playing a very sad deck. You're not lying. You are not lying one bit.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
What have we here?
How's 40 cards been treating you? This is my first, like, real session of testing. Yikes. I had made... The first thing I made was just, like, a Why is my brain not working? The Token Mage for the Battle Pass. Sorry. God, my brain. First thing I made was Token Mage. These are my first real testing sessions looking for other decks.
This might be handy.
This guy has a lot of just like random late game, and I'm here for it. Let's just clear this out.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
These streets are mine.
Let me get Skeever's number 2, please. No, I did not say that I want a Protector of the Innocent. In no world have I ever said that. 1/6 of my deck is Skeever's.
Don't underestimate.
Not a friendly match on don't I? Sure. Any rules or anything you want to put in play? Any types of deck? Or just let it rip? Bruh. That's all 3 Protectors of the Innocent.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
Bruh.
As long as I draw a breath, we'll see how they like someone who fights back. Tighten the ranks.
It's interesting. Thank you. It's on.
I hate this crown. It's damned uncomfortable.
Got another one of these just for that.
I lurk in the shadows.
Alright, so I've played 2 Skeevers, so that's 4, plus my original 1 remaining. I'm at 5.
Shed some light on the
Alright, 25% chance to draw some rats. Go ahead, firebolt something, I don't care.
death comes on silent wings.
We in there, boys. I don't want to quite attack quite yet. It's coming though. Yeah, that's just not enough. Yeah, I don't care how much you have, it's not enough. I'll even let you hit me, actually. I just want more rats for now. Swing, homie. Boop. Call me Senor Lurker of Leaves. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous.
They will die by the principle.
Oh, and you're clearing out my lane so I can play more rats. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Bruh.
You're finished.
We'll start attacking now.
It would appear that dinner is served.
It would appear that dinner is served. You are correct.
My powers are
I don't like that.
face me and die.
I don't like that either. I do like that. Let's just shackle. We'll save Elena for a darker day.
Too late for you.
Deal your damage, my boy.
Fighting will not save you.
Speaking of a darker day,
Let's shed some light on the path.
that probably means you're gonna firebolt my little Sanctuary pet dough. Okay, that's fine. I'll allow it.
My arrows fly true.
It's 12. I'm still gonna let that come through.
Too late for you.
Die, sweet.
The longer the odds.
It's so beautiful.
I keep a spare blade in my boot. For failing.
Yes.
Your piece, dog.
Steal from folks who ain't using it. That's the key.
I don't know. He's made some competent plays. Like, usually the AI is just completely brain dead. And he hasn't been, like, the worst. But it's time to end it.